How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to the Star Ledger Newsroom, Tuesday, October 21st. All right, so when oil prices shot up to about $150 a barrel, airlines jacked up their ticket prices, put in place fuel surcharges to cover their growing fuel costs. Now, oil prices are coming back down again, about $70 a barrel. So, you would think that those fuel surcharges and ticket prices would start dropping back down again. Wrong. Reporter Joe Perrone reports today that airlines are keeping their fees in place, and most of them are saying they're still trying to make up the millions of dollars they lost when fuel prices skyrocketed. Now, Senator Robert Menendez from New Jersey is not happy about this. Yesterday, he called for the airlines to bring those fees back down and cut the ticket prices if they could. It's unclear how far he's going to get with that. That story is drawing a lot of traffic and quite a few comments on NJ.com. You can click there and read more about that. All right? Columnist Mark DiIonno is crisscrossing the state of New Jersey in the weeks leading up to the presidential election, and he's having some fascinating discussions with very distinct groups of voters. Today he finds that while Barack Obama has incredibly strong support in urban areas, there's still quite a bit of skepticism as to whether an Obama presidency would actually solve a lot of the problems facing these areas where he has the strongest support. Fascinating stuff. Check out the video.
In the programs that we deal with, parents bring their kids to us because there are no other alternatives for their children other than incarceration. Right. The police department or the judge will tell them there's nothing we can do until he commits a crime. Right. He or she commits a crime.
Obama is not going to be your Lord and Savior. And this is what they look, these what the street people look and think they're going to solve crime. He's going to bring out troops home from over in Iraq. And these things he's not going to be able to do because he's in the box. It's certain things that he's in the back. And being an African American, he's going to be limited. So so what the people see and that's voting, they look that he's going to rise and pull us to the promised land, and it's not going to happen.
When I first heard he was running, I thought it was a joke. But when I seen him deal with that racial issue and the way he dealt with that, and he handled himself during the time with his pastor, with Wright and all of that. So that kind of like put a little semi-muzzle on him right now. He's walking a fine line. He can't come out like he's all black or he's all white. But I mean, everybody, the truth of the matter is, everybody's gonna look out for their own.
I don't think that most blacks don't feel that Obama is gonna end all our struggles, because he has made it clear that he's gonna start from the bottom.
I'm going to vote for Barack Obama. I voted for him in the primary. I'm going to vote for him in the general election. I'm going to take my daughter with me, as I do, to the polls. We go into the voting booth together, and I'm going to let her push the button.
All right, that video was shot at the headquarters of the Street Warriors, a community group in Newark, and you can read Mark's columns on our website at NJvoices.com. All right, there is 147 days to go until St. Patrick's Day. That's a long way to go, but if you want to get your Irish on, here's a chance. You've got a big chance in Morrisotwn this week. Check out the video.
Fasten your seatbelts. Irish Dance is coming to Morrisotwn's Community Theater this week. And if you're new to all this, Maestro Paul Hostetter of the Colonial Symphony has some advice. Don't blink.
I mean, throughout the stage, there's going to be a constant sea of movement. It's the ultimate team sport, music. You get a sound that's incredibly beautiful, and in the case of the Irish music, incredibly physical at the same time.
See, I knew this mouse pad would come in handy sooner or later. All right, let's wrap things up, taking a look at the comments coming in on the NJ.com news blog. The story about airline fuel surcharges is drawing quite a bit of fire, including this comment from Politburo. The airlines buy big fuel contracts, so it's not as simple as Senator Menendez makes it out to be. But he's actually not proposing any legislation, so it's really more of a PR thing for the election season. All right, that wraps up Ledger Live for today. Keep in touch. Send us your photos, videos, emails, and of course your comments. Keep them coming to our news blogs at NJ.com. All right, Jersey, take it easy.